bell shouting, they all dare. Tougher, fists held high. Warriors fight till the night says die. FWE, where battles divine. Every broken bone, all by design. Chained to the thrill, they let it be. This ain't a game, it's FWE. FWE, where battles define. Every broken bone, all by design. Chained to the thrill, they let it be. This ain't a game, it's FWE. Oh, FWE, FWE. Oh, FWE, FWE. FWE, where battles define. Every broken bone, all by design. Chained to the thrill, they let it be. This ain't a game, it's FWE.
Good evening, all. Welcome to tonight's episode of FWE Extra. As we continue the road to FWE Paramount, we'll make a quick stop at Mortal Kombat. As here this evening, I'm Seth Cole. Going to be joined later on here tonight by my broadcast colleague, the Wayfinder Cruiser Champion, Jack Mitchell. But he's got some business to take care of first in the ring, as tonight, a little bit of a warm-up match in preparation for his title shot in 2 weeks at Saturday Night at Springfield.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, the Global Cruiserweight Champion, Jack Mitchell!
Well, a busy schedule awaiting Jack Mitchell. Not only does he get that Tri-Wizard Championship title shot against Dylan Young in 2 weeks on Saturday night, September the 6th, Saturday night at Springfield in Springfield, Illinois. But then he also has to put that Wayfinder Cruiser title on the line when we eventually get to the PLE known as Mortal Kombat on September 25th inside of Elimination Chamber. Jack Mitchell looking to win the title at Saturday at Springfield, defend the title at Mortal Kombat, be a double champion for the very first time here in FWE. First time ever a competitor will hold singles titles at the same time. And here tonight, he's got an opportunity to get himself geared up for that matchup in 2 weeks, as he's getting ready to take on a superhero, if you will, in Mr. Incredible. Jack Mitchell been keeping a close eye here, as you see FWE Mortal Kombat coming up here near the end of September. This past Thursday, we began the qualifying matchups for both the men's and the women's side. Jack knows at least that one opponent he will be facing inside of that steel structure will be the Joker. The other 4 challengers still to be determined. We haven't seen Mr. Incredible on FWE television very often, but obviously brings the powerhouse game to the table here. The father figure of the Incredibles. We've seen his wife in competition as well, Elastigirl. Saw her in action against the current Women's World Champion, Elizabeth Swann, about a month and a half ago. We also saw her make an appearance inside of the Royal Rumble about a week and a half ago. And now Mr. Incredible trying to build a resume here in FWE. Could do so if he can pick up a pinfall or submission victory over the current Wayfinder Cruiser champ. Bell rings in our first of 2 matchups here tonight. Jack Mitchell, no stranger to going up against individuals taller or larger in stature than him. Of course, we keep calling back to that incredible Iron Man match he had against Thanos. Decisive victory against the mighty Titan as Jack Mitchell springboard off the ropes, hits the forearm, and I mean, you can be 6 or 7 foot tall, but nobody is 6 or 7 foot tall when you're horizontal, and that's what Jack Mitchell's doing. He's trying to ground the powerhouse game of Mr. Incredible. Nice mule kick up under the jaw. Still to come tonight as well on the women's side. A lot of fallout from what happened this past Thursday night as we saw Autumn Brooks and makeshift partner Harley Quinn, top of the tag team out of the Black Pearl crew, the current Women's World Champions. Another kick up under the jaw up there by Mitchell. Saw Elizabeth Swan and her tag team partner Angela Teach fall victim to the tag team of Brooks and Quinn. Brooks gets another shot at the Women's World Championship at Saturday night at Springfield. Harley Quinn here tonight could take one step closer to the Hardcore Championship, as she will be in a triple threat match with Wonder Woman and the current Hardcore Champion, Ariel. Action is spilled to the outside here. Referee Ernest Wright administering the 10 count. No title on the line here, just some bragging rights, some momentum for both of these individuals, if you will. It's Mr. Incredible, very confident there, but now delivered into the barricade. Mitchell back into the ring. Referee at a count of 7. And Mr. Incredible will make his way back in after the admonition by the referee, where he'll be met with the hits and kicks of Mitchell. Mitchell into the cover to put Mr. Incredible away, and a kick out at 1. And now the forearm shots. Irish whipped off the ropes. There's the sling blade. Cover is in. Mitchell. Just like that, is going to put Mr. Incredible in the rearview mirror. Tremendous momentum being built here, heading towards Saturday night at Springfield. Gotta think somewhere Dylan Young, the current Tri-Wizard champion, was looking on. Is he concerned with how quickly Jack Mitchell was able to put down Mr. Incredible? Or was he able to see what he wanted to in preparation for his title defense? After this commercial break, Jack joins me on commentary as we get ready for a women's triple threat match. Welcome back here to FWE Extra as we get ready for tonight's second and final matchup of the evening. Triple threat rules with the Hardcore Championship stipulations hanging in the balance. Jack Mitchell back with me here on commentary. Nice little warm-up match for you there against Mr. Incredible.
Good little workout. I'm excited to get to work with Mr. Incredible there. Glad that he accepted my open challenge, if you will. I mentioned during the last episode of FWE that I was looking for maybe some open challenges to kind of get myself ready for not only that title fight that I have coming up at Saturday Night Springfield, but also the Elimination Chamber match that I'm sure you brought up on commentary a few times. So glad I was able to get that match underway. Glad I was able to get the win. But now, pretty important matchup here, this triple threat.
Wonder Woman, the former Hardcore champion. And here comes a woman that just a few short days ago put herself front and center into the Hardcore title picture.
And her opponents, first representing the Inmates from New York, the Psycho Harley Quinn.
So we do need to mention the title is not on the line here tonight. What we are doing in essence is determining who the number one contender is going to be, as both Harley Quinn and Wonder Woman do lay a claim to being that number one contender to fight against Ariel. Harley Quinn, of course, as we already documented, helping Autumn Brooks in that tag team matchup this past Thursday on FWE. For Wonder Woman, she's able to invoke a title rematch after losing the championship to Ariel. So how this basically works out tonight is the winner is going to determine who the number one contender is. If Harley Quinn ends up winning this triple threat, she's the number one contender. If Wonder Woman wins this match, she's the number one contender. But if the champion Ariel wins, she gets to pick who the number one contender is going to be.
That makes it a little bit interesting. It almost makes the contenders want to try to prove themselves in a sense. But at the same time, if you're Ariel, maybe do you go for when you're selecting your contender in this matchup, do you decide to choose who you pin because you know you can beat them?
Great point. Could be a lot of strategy here in favor of the champion if she is able to end up picking the victory here, as you see her rocking the FWE Rock to the Hardcore Championship. And something interesting as well that I was just thinking about here in regards to Harley Quinn. She does have a qualifying matchup coming up as well to try and get inside the steel structure, the Elimination Chamber at Mortal Kombat. And with that being said, I have been told by the FWE Commissioner, regardless of who wins this matchup, to be able to make room in case Harley Quinn is in the title picture, the title will be defended the week following, the episode following Saturday night at Springfield.
Obviously, it would be pretty brutal if Harley Quinn were to not only win her qualifier, but then also have to fight for another title in the same night. 2 matches in one night, it's definitely not an easy thing no matter the circumstances, but if one of those 2 matches is the Elimination Chamber match, I can only imagine the stress you'd be putting yourself through.
Power advantage obviously has got to go to the Amazon Wonder Woman, but Ariel has been an incredible hardcore champion. This is her second reign with the title belt. Harley Quinn, a 2-time female fighting champion, but is yet to hold the hardcore title. And you kind of consider here too, we've talked about the success on the men's side of the family. How about the Disney Queens and how things have turned around for them? Ariel holding the hardcore title, Rapunzel and Belle, the tag team champions, and now, most recently at Royal Brawl, Mulan will be fighting for the Women's World Championship at Paramount after winning the Women's Royal Rumble match.
That's a fantastic point, as there was a cover and a quick kick out, but yeah, it just makes you wonder.
Oh, Poison Rana.
Oh. It just makes you wonder. There've been some good success on the women's side of things with that faction as well. So you've got a faction on the men's side that's sort of like the power faction, if you will, in the family, and now you've sort of got the same thing going on here with the Disney Queens.
DDT by Ariel to Wonder Woman, drop kick from Harley Quinn to Ariel. Of course, with it being a triple threat match, no countouts, no disqualifications, weapons can come into play, and I guarantee you with all 3 of these women very much so in the hardcore title picture right now, they will not hesitate to utilize a little bit of furniture.
Yeah, definitely. As you see, a kendo stick was being swung around there, but it doesn't look like it was able to get used. Just kind of wonder what kind of shape that Harley Quinn is in as well. We saw that absolutely insane tag team match on the last episode of FWE. Nobody's going to be forgetting that one anytime soon with how brutal it was, and it was makeshift tag teams too, and they were still able to put on a hell of a show.
And it was a matchup where you just kept thinking, it's got to be over now, right? It's got to be over now, right? And it never ended. So to your point, the longevity of that matchup is here's a cover here by Harley Quinn. Ariel that was interesting. Ariel just watched.
Harley Quinn almost completely invalidated the point that we were making there, too. She got that pinfall.
But it's interesting though, right? So if you're Ariel, do you want to just have it play out? Do you want to have the better woman win, or do you want to be the one to make that choice? Because she could have very easily gotten in to break up that pinfall. She stood there and watched it take place to see if Wonder Woman was going to kick out.
It's almost funny though, because by doing that, she essentially makes the choice anyway. She basically decides, all right, you get the pin, that means I'll face you in the matchup. If she's the one that decided not to break up, she basically holds all the power right now.
She does, right? She's very much in control of this matchup, whether she wants to get involved in it or not. Big slam there by Wonder Woman to Ariel, and now a twist of hate by Harley Quinn. And Ariel's going to break that one up, so she is going to get involved this time.
I wonder if it's a psychological thing at that point as well. That time she did decide to get involved.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Roundhouse kick. Ariel is stunned.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Ariel completely stunned, but never went down.
And now Harley setting up. Oh, nice roundhouse slam. Doesn't go for the cover, though. Ariel going to get underneath the bottom rope. Wonder Woman's down on the other side. And Harley just gets mowed down by Wonder Woman. Now shot to the knee there by Ariel.
I almost wonder if maybe Ariel with that attack might have connected with the ring post there. I heard some kind of impact.
Ariel has had Wonder Woman's number. Remember, Ariel lost the Women's Hardcore Championship back in a multi-woman matchup. That's where Wonder Woman ended up winning the title belt, but then when the two faced off one-on-one, it took not one, not two, but 3 mermaid slams for Ariel to put Wonder Woman away to gain the title belt back.
Oh, she landed a big, I don't know if that was a stunner or what that move was, but it connected, and Harley Quinn's lights were out for a minute, but she's had a second to recover.
Oh, look at this.
Teamwork.
Taking down the powerhouse of Wonder Woman, and now back body drop to the outside. Now the question is, who does Harley Quinn want to put back inside of the ring?
She's decided to look under the ring instead. Finds another kendo stick. That one will connect.
You know, for Wonder Woman and for Harley Quinn, if you pin each other, you're still the #1 contender, but do you think there's a little extra added incentive for either of them to pin the champion?
I wonder if there is. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter who you pin. You know, if you get the pin, you're the #1 contender either way. It doesn't matter if it's the champion or one of the challengers, but if you get the pin on the champion, I think that's a little bit more, you know, not that you haven't earned it if you've pinned the challenger, but you've definitely got that, you know, I pinned the champion to earn my #1 contender spot. I can play a little bit of mental warfare on the side of Ariel as well. She can maybe have it in the back of her head that, oh, I was pinned by the person who's about to challenge me for the title.
Nice drop kick there by Ariel.
That could
Wonder
be it.
Woman down. Could this be it? Ariel to determine who the #1 contender is going to be, and a power kick out at 2 by Wonder Woman.
That's worth noting, too, is that Harley Quinn was in perfect position to break that one up, but ended up being a kick out. Oh, she wasn't watching Ariel, though. You got to have your head on a swivel in these triple threat matchups.
Knee to the back, now an enziguri to the side of the head. Another drop kick there by Ariel. Wonder Woman is watching on the outside here as another drop kick.
Biding her time. And there you go.
Oh, what a massive back body drop there down to the canvas. Could this be it?
I just wonder, maybe Wonder Woman didn't exactly, no pun intended there. I almost wonder if she didn't do the, oh, big kick. Forget
Roundhouse
the point I was
kick
gonna make. This could be
again.
over already.
Ariel was able to get her wits back about her. Broke that up. Both go for a drop kick.
I was going to say, I almost wonder if she didn't capitalize on the position that she was in. She waited until one member was down.
Oh, hold the phone.
Submission.
Hold the phone. Gotham's Gate. Gotham's Gate locked in. The triangle choke. Is Wonder Woman going to tap out? Middle of the ring, nowhere near the ropes. And I think Wonder Woman, I don't know if she fought out or if Harley Quinn released the hold.
Can run into the corner. Big drop kick by Ariel.
Now the champion in control. Whoa, missed with the clothesline. Head scissors.
See, a lot of people in FWE use those spinning head scissors, and it's an effective move. It can really wear your opponent down.
Disorients them as well.
Look out.
Could be looking for a scoop slam. Covers in center of the ring. Referee Ernest Straight making sure the shoulders are down, and kick out before even a 1 count. As now Harley Quinn takes out Wonder Woman.
The shoulders were down. They were not down for long. Ariel kicked out right before a 1 count. It looked like her eyes were glazed over. Harley Quinn trying to set things up.
Could be looking for the slam again. Blue Thunder slam. Where is Harley going?
Climbing the ropes.
Oh boy.
Wonder Woman's distracted. She's looking for a weapon. I'm a little concerned where this is heading.
Oh, she went after Wonder Woman instead. Roll up.
Caught it.
Wow. Changed her mind. Didn't go for the champion. Instead went for Wonder Woman. Almost was able to sneak out a pinfall.
I was wondering if she was going to go for Ariel, but was Wonder Woman going to come in and use that chair? But instead, Harley decides to go for the person holding the chair.
Uh-oh.
Now-
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
This is not going to end well for the champion. Powerbomb. Now Harley with a sidewalk slam.
Harley in control of this matchup now. Clearly, Wonder Woman rolls to the outside of the ring.
Going
Ariel in
for maybe
trouble.
the trifecta atomic drop. Right on the spine, knee to the lower spine. Into the corner, spear
Oh.
into the corner. Uh-oh, we've seen this before. We've
Look
seen this
out.
before. Coast to coast. That's gotta do it. Cover is in and Wonder Woman breaks it up.
Wonder Woman very quickly back into the ring as soon as she realized what was going on. Now, she's been searching for weapons a lot in this matchup, but she's done a great job of keeping an eye on the action happening in the ring, knows to abandon that pursuit of the weapon if you know that the match is about to end.
This isn't even for the women's hardcore title. It's to be the #1 contender. Butterfly suplex.
Ariel
And
left
look at
the
that.
ring.
Look at Harley.
Oh,
Wisely rolls out of the ring here. Ariel's got a oh my gosh! Moonsault off the middle rope.
that's what it takes to be the hardcore champion. Just throwing around chairs at your competitors' faces.
Dial points don't matter. Hurricane Rana to Harley Quinn.
Wonder Woman has recovered on the side of the ring.
Oh, look out, referee. Oh,
Oh, no.
the claw. The claw is in. That's a submission maneuver.
Broken up. That was onto the chair, too. You got to imagine there was all kinds of pressure on Ariel there.
Harley Quinn with the drop kick. Uh-oh, might be set up for Gotham's Gate again. Gotham's Gate is locked in. Wonder Woman a ways away from the ring. Ariel nowhere to be able to break this up. And that's going to do it. Wonder
She's
Woman's
tapping
going to tap out. Harley Quinn's the new #1 contender for the hardcore title.
The Psycho.
I almost wondered if maybe the bell rang a bit too early there, but you could clearly see she was tapping out. Big win for Harley Quinn.
After what we saw out of Harley in that tag team matchup and here in this triple threat, she's got to be the favorite going into that title matchup. Ariel and Harley Quinn, the night after, the week after Saturday in Springfield. Thank you all for joining us on FWE Extra. We'll see you next Thursday night.